Hello and welcome back to Java programming tutorial. So this time we are to look at something. It's a simple one. It's about a palindrome checker. It's a type of a palindrome is a word that it can be pronounced or written either from left to right, and at the same time it can be read from left to right, at the same time it can be read from right to left. So that's why it's a program. So you've written a program or a call to be able to check whether it's a palindrome, such a word. So it's like radar, level, and so others. So that's what we'll be doing here. And of course, let me open the live server, and then it will have to be a cascade. Let me cascade. I explain the code as the same as a showcase, and of course I won't talk about the style, the code, the CSS and the HTML code, but this time is now for very much basic. So just head into the JavaScript code. So of course I've accessed the DOM element. We have to access the text input, the text is for this case, the check button here to check. So if we don't type anything, we say please input a value for that. Then of course the result is like this one, whether it's a valid one or if not typed anything. Then of course the remove none alphabetical. You don't need those. They should not contain any, and or normalized case, they have not to contain any letters. Maybe let's say if you say 22, let's say so. It's a yeah. It's not just it cannot be just a word, but also some letters. Let me try two. Two is okay. That's fine. So okay, let's do this. Is it it's not. Yeah. Okay. So it's sensitive to even letters and everything, as long as it can be read either way, either from right to left or left to right. Yeah. So that is very important to note. I was not sure of it, but this same I am. So of course to check that the function, so it's like if you make use of is, has, these are the Boolean functions. You can also return yes or no, if it's true or it's not true. And of course to split then reverse, so it's able to split that text or the let's say the text, then it has to able to revise, then to reverse, then you can also join. After reversing, then it confirms that can be read from right to left. Again, it joins. That's why those methods have been used. So you have to return cleaned is equal to that reversed. So then we use the button. We have to, when we click, for this case, constant text. Yeah. So when you click, it has to alert. Please input. When it is empty, it has to, if the text doesn't have any text, so it has to input. Please input a value, then it returns. And as you've shown it checks, it pops up, please input value. So that's it. Then test for show results with the original color, original text, then the text preserved. Is it? So if it's palindrome, the text, return cortex, return text content. So the text what will have type is a palindrome, or if it's not, else is not a palindrome. So that's how it is. So let's make use of that program work like radar, as I've said earlier. Radar. Sorry. Has to be radar. Let me check. Radar is a palindrome. Same time, let's try level. How is level? It's a palindrome. 2 just to be. It is 22. It is, let's add 3. Let's see. You have 3. It's not. Yeah. If we say let's x0, it has to be. Okay, I use another word. Let me type my name here. My name is Java. I say display. It's not. Java is not a palindrome. So it's very practical, but you can make it use of another thing. So it's just, you can change the code, but the idea can be very useful when you have to even if you are sorting for names here and such for a large system organization. So it may be of very importance. Yeah, so thank you for watching. This is that brief. If you learned and enjoyed, kindly follow back for more.